What's up, guys, and welcome to the Podcast Hub. I'm your host with the most, Damo Malloy, and we're going to be speaking all things health and fitness. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date with all future content. My intention on this podcast is to deliver you the most amount of value in the least amount of time. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to be talking about today the most common questions we get asked in the health and fitness industry. So let's get right into it. So what time of day is best to work out? Well, that totally comes down to you. Are you a morning person? Are you an evening person? What way is your work schedule work? Are you away to work early in the morning? If so, maybe the evenings is a better time to work out. If you have a later start in the mornings, maybe you can get to an early morning session. Whatever you feel best is for you and your lifestyle that you're going to be able to continue doing ongoing is the best time of day for you to work out. Will doing sit-ups help me lose fat on my stomach? No. To burn fat, it must come down to your diet. Your diet must be nailed down. Yes, doing sit-ups will help to build a muscle and to increase a six-pack, but to really reveal them and uncover them will come down to your diet. So diet and workout working together, and then you'll have a nice six-pack abs. Which diet is the best for fat loss? I don't believe there's any one diet that's going to be superior to another diet for fat loss. I believe the best diet is the one you can adhere to, the one you can continue doing long term. Doesn't matter what it is, the one you can continue doing. So pick what you enjoy doing, stick with it, and you will hit your fat loss goal journey. What exercises is best to lose fat on the back of my arm, tricep? And again, great question. We can't target spot fat loss. So we can't target different areas on the body to lose fat. But what we can do is we can work out weekly. We can really knuckle down and work on our nutrition. So once we have our exercise program in line, our nutrition in line, then what happens is we start burning fat, we start building muscle, and your body becomes a fat burning furnace. Once you're building muscle, we start losing more fat also. What is the best exercises for a six-pack? Again, great question. I don't believe there's any specific exercises, like there's no magic pill to anything in the health and fitness industry. I believe it comes down to your nutrition and exercise, and doing a different variations. So mixing it up. You might be doing crunches, leg raises, weighted sit-ups, whatever it is, doing a variety of different exercises. But again, nutrition is superior here to really reveal six-pack. Do I need a protein shake 30 minutes after my workout? Great question. I believe once you have your calories in line, your daily calories and your macros in line also, so your proteins, carbs and fats all in line, and you're hitting your daily target, I don't believe you need a protein shake 30 minutes directly straight after your workout. You can, but I don't see any difference than having it 1 hour or 2 hours after that. The main thing you want to focus on is hitting your daily calories, your daily macros. So having exactly how many calories you need to have on a daily basis, proteins, carbs and fats, and hitting that goal every single day. By doing that, that will be far more superior than really timing exactly when you need to have something. Will working out twice per day speed up my results? Great question. I don't believe so. I believe it depends. It depends on, are you a competitive athlete? Therefore, a lot of the time, yes, you'll be training twice a day. But if you're someone just coming to the gym, starting out, want to build muscle, want to burn some fat, I would say no. I would say walk before you run. Start off small. Go to the gym 3 to 5 days per week, once per day. I wouldn't say go twice a day will speed it up, because you need recovery. We don't build muscle in the gym. We build it in recovery through rest and recovery. But if you're training ongoing, you may hit overtraining, then you'll hit fatigue. You might be more prone to injuries. So I would say no. In general, it doesn't speed up the progress. I would say once a day, start small and build on that. How much water should I be drinking daily? Great question. Rule of thumb, I would say 1 litre per 22 kilos of body weight, and doing any workout that day, I would add an extra litre of water. How am I meant to know what weight to lift? That's a great question. The way I gauge it is, so when you're doing your sets, let's say for example, you're doing a set of 12 reps, and once you're coming to your 10th rep, you're struggling a bit, 11th rep, struggling a bit, and your 12th rep, your arms are shaking and you're feeling a bit of struggle. That's when you know that's a good weight. Therefore, if you're coming to the end of your reps and you're hitting 10 reps, 11 reps, 12 reps, and you're doing it quite comfortably, you need to increase the weight. So the last 2-3 reps should really challenge you. I believe that's when you know that's a good weight to be lifting in a specific exercise. Will lifting weights make me look bulky? Great question, and this is a very common question. No, it won't make you look bulky. What it will do is it will increase your strength, it will burn body fat, it will increase muscle, and it will help you live a long and healthy life. It won't make you look bulky. It takes absolutely years to put on some lean mass. So you have nothing to worry about in that department. And therefore you want your body turning into a fat burning furnace. And by doing that, we need to build some muscle. So I recommend everyone start lifting weights, start building muscle, and start getting strong and living a long and healthy life. Do I need to take creatine if I work out? I believe so. I believe you should take 3 to 5 grams of protein every day, even on days you're not working out, because I believe you should saturate the muscles because it helps with strength, recovery, endurance, and so on. So I would say yes, taking creatine if you're training every day, 3 to 5 grams, and get those muscles saturated, and it will keep the muscles looking fuller because obviously it holds water in the muscles, and what are we? 70-80% of water. So yes, get your creatine in. Do I need to eat chicken and rice every day to build muscle? Great question, and a lot of people think so. No, you don't. This comes down to finding out how many calories you need on a daily basis that's in line with your goal, and breaking it down for your macros. How much protein, carbs, and fats do you need to have on a daily basis that's in line with your goal, that's going to hit your goal on a daily, weekly, monthly, 3-month, 6-month basis. So that can be any foods whatsoever. There's no such thing as good foods, bad foods. So you can mix it up. Once it's in line, if it fits your macros, you're all good to go. If I don't eat meat, am I wasting my time trying to build muscle? Absolutely not. There's a lot of promotion out there with different meats and stuff. You need X amount of meat to build size and stuff. No, it comes down to your macros, it comes down to your calorie intake. There's no good foods, there's no bad foods. You get to choose what foods you want. So without meat, if you're vegetarian or vegan and stuff, you can still build lean mass. It just comes down to make sure you're hitting your protein intake, your carbs and your fats on a daily basis. And once your protein's at a level, you're going to build muscle. So it doesn't necessarily have to come from meats. You just may have to do a bit more research into it. How much sleep should I be getting so I'm fully recovered for my next workout? Great question. I would say at night you want to be aiming for anywhere 6 to 8 hours sleep each night. You really need to get that recovery because that's when we build and we repair. We don't build our muscles in the gym. We don't repair our muscles in the gym. We build and we repair when we're sleeping at night, when we're in recovery. So definitely 6 to 8 hours is a good one to go for. I struggle to eat more daily. How am I meant to put on muscle? Yeah, great question. A lot of people struggle a bit to get in more calories on a daily basis, to feel full, and they're not able to actually eat more food. So what you can do is you can have smoothies. So you can have 2-3 smoothies per day, and you can get all your nutrients, make it really nutrient dense, get in all your greens, whatever it is you're missing out on a daily basis to hit your macro target. You can put it into a smoothies and you can drink it, and you can even drink it on the go, so it's highly convenient. So you can definitely still hit your target, whatever it is for your goal, through smoothies with food. So mixing it up, having a good variety, but it can still be done, and smoothies are gorgeous anyway. Should I focus on working on areas I want to change? Should I focus on working on areas I want to change on my body? I would say doing full body workouts. You will have key areas where you want to work on. Obviously, a lot of females like to work on their glutes and different things. A lot of males like to work on their chest and arms and so on, which is great. And you can primary focus on these areas. However, I would still train every other muscle group in my body, because I don't want to create an imbalance in my body and therefore leading to more problems in the future. And I don't want to be really big on one area of my body and then really small on another area, if that makes sense. So I would train it all, but you can emphasize on areas that you want to grow. However, still train everything on your body. You want to look nice and symmetrical. Should I change my workout weekly? I would say stick with the same workout for 4 to 6 weeks, and after that you can look at keep changing it, keep jocking the body and stuff. But definitely I would stay with the same workout 4 to 6 weeks, so I can compound on those weights and do some progressive overload over those weeks. So yeah, 4 to 6 weeks is a good gauge. Should I be taking weight loss tablets? I don't believe so. I don't believe you need them. Weight loss, it's not meant to be a speedy process. You have to look at it in a way as in, if you're 30, 40 years old, you've come all your life to this point, and then you want change. Well, it's not going to happen overnight. There is no magic pills. So it's a journey, it's a process. I would say more, instead of buying all these pills and so on, I would say knuckle down, find out what your goal is, how many calories you need on a daily basis, break that down into your macros, how much protein, carbs and fats I need on a daily basis. I'll need to be in a calorie deficit, obviously, if I want to drop some body fat, and I would work on that process as opposed to taking weight loss tablets. What's the best way to cut to get ripped? I would say same again, take it step by step. I would be in my maintenance calories, so obviously I'm not putting on weight, I'm not losing weight, and then every couple of weeks I would drop down my calories, maybe 200 calories. I'd be keeping my protein up because I don't want to be losing a lot of lean muscle mass, but every 2 weeks I would drop down 200 calories and I would add an extra 10 minutes of cardio. So every 2 weeks down 200 calories and up 10 minutes of cardio, and I would track my progress as I go. What is the best way to build muscle? Cables, plate loaded machine, or free weights? I would say there's pros and cons with them all, and I would say you will get great gains in them all also. I would say mix it up using a variety of different ones, which really shocks the body, shocks the muscles, and it will help you build that body you want. So using a variety of everything, as I said, there's good and bad in them all. However, mixing it up, keep changing it up, as I said, every 4 to 6 weeks, and you should be getting the results you want to see. I hope this podcast has brought you some amazing value, and I look forward to talking to you on the next one. Have an amazing day. Peace. Talk to you soon.